as two of them walk down the park sidewalk, making sure not to draw attention to themselves, which is hard considering that one of them was a silver hellhound. Zach couldn't help but look back on his life, his memories, dreams, aspirations. Everything was just flooding his mind. The only thing that bugged him is he was going to die a virgin. Zach sigh muttered to himself. Guess I'm dying a virgin. Luna snickered as her face grew a little smirk. Zach groaned as he looked back at her, frowning. Hey, at least when I die, I won't end up in hell with the likes of you and your killer cronies. He challenged.
Whatever, at least I get paid. It's not like I care whether or not you go to heaven or hell. To me, it's all the same.
Zach raised an eyebrow as he turned around and walked backwards, staring at her in confusion. Really, well, mind explaining it to a person that's never been to either of them?
Luna raised an eyebrow as she looked back at him. As much as she didn't feel like shooting the shit, she might as well keep his mind away from trying to find a way to escape with a notable grunt. She started to explain it to him. Hell is literally just another part of this world, and it's basically this place. Here you have death, you have crime, you have drugs, and you have a whole bunch of bullshit that people deal with. Heaven is the opposite. But even some amazing, evilest paradise of a place has some sort of stain on its wide sheets. There is no paradise, there is no safe haven, and there is no, I haven't seen any place like that ever. And if I don't see it, then to me, it doesn't exist.
Zach couldn't help stare at her in a mixture of disbelief and pity, couldn't help but think to himself and reassess what made her. Well, her, that's when his mystery writer. It's not at him. Even though she was going to kill him and was a bit of a bitch, he still wanted to know a bit more about her. He met as well, considering after going through every possible idea in his head, he saw no way to escape his fate. So to start off with, he had to ask her more questions. You said that you live in hell, right? How are you able to live in a place like that?
He making her shrug her shoulders. It all comes down to power, whether it comes from yourself or who you know. It's all about power. If you're weak, you're likely to get the shit beat out of you, mugged, killed, and even, well, other things that make you shiver. I was just lucky that I ended up where I can kick the ass of anyone who wants to fuck with me yet.
Yeah, I can tell that you've been in a few scraps. I mean, you took out all those dudes by yourself, not to mention that your clothes are all ripped and such. He said as he turned back around and slowed his walk just enough so that he was walking next to her. She let out a chuckle, placing a claw hand on her hip, making her smile.
This is what I wear, dumbass. It's always like this. She relates, making Zach smile sheepishly as two walk towards the bus stop. Zach asked more questions about her. Turns out she didn't die like most did in the living world, but was born in hell, to which her father figure found her and took care of her. She was also not the usual person who went to kill people, but instead was the secretary who rarely ever picked up the phone with every question asked. The two began to relax, even throwing out the occasional joke. They were both enjoying themselves so much so that they passed the bus stop and walked away there instead. It didn't take long for them to arrive at Zach's apartment building, to which they were walking down the halls to his apartment.